Last note is units, multiples, and notations. This is really here for your reference, but we'll also have a one-pager on it, for you to recall as you need.
Yeah, you'll just need to know the standard international system of units.
Right. The three things to know are, one, we're going to be using the SI system, so get used to those units in the fundamentals. They're right there. Two, we may often use prefixes on things like milliamp. So it's a milliamp.
Milliamp is 1/1000th of an amp.
1/1000th of an ampere. Same with micro and nano and pico and femto. And these, for example, come in a lot with capacitances because a coulomb is so large. So there's that, or a farad, sorry, a picofarad or a femtofarad. Okay, and then the third thing, the last one is, when you see our notation, you should have an idea of why we're using the types of letters we're using. In general, if you see a lowercase variable, it means that maybe it changes with time, maybe it doesn't, we don't know. Maybe it doesn't change at all, but we have no notion. If you see the usual function notation of something like I of t or maybe v of t, the parentheses, that's what that means. It means that we specifically know it to be time varying. If it's capitalized, so here instead of the I, maybe you see a V, a capital V, then you know that this thing is not time varying, right? So for example, what's a good example of a not time varying voltage?
Well, like 5 volts DC, for example.
Right, 5 volts coming out of the MIDAC. It's always going to be 5 volts as long as it's plugged in.
Yeah, on your robot, you'll use a voltage regulator to make it constant, 3.3 volts.
There you go, a good 3.3 volts, and so on. And you may see in one of the modules that is deeper in the math, you may see us use notation that's a little weirder, like we might have a V that looks like this with a kind of weirdly drawn V or a weirdly drawn I. Let me redraw that V, maybe like that. This is meant to be almost like a boldface notation. Sometimes we might put a squiggle over it. You'll see the use of that in that one particular piece. It's for representing phasors. Okay, but the three things are SI, know your prefixes, and just get ready for sort of different cases in the way we manipulate variables. All right, let's go actually have some fun now.